Before we hear from the Senior High Symphonic Band, I just want to go through some thank yous. As you can imagine, putting on a festival requires a lot of preparation and behind-the-scenes work. So special thanks to our district's Fine Arts Coordinator, Amy Schendel, and Chase Johnson, our Fine Arts Secretary. Thank you to our West High music teachers, Harmony Hoover and Angie Langlears, for their help and support. I would also like to thank our administration and custodial staff here at West High. All of the conductors, both local and visiting, have put in a huge amount of work into the programming and preparing for the concerts, hauling equipment around town, setting up equipment, taking it down, and just all the other logistics that go into putting on a festival. So thank you to the Skyview High Band Director, Aaron Schendel, and Music Secretary, Lisa Charbonneau, Senior High Band Director, Sam McKenzie, and Music Secretary, Kathy Dostal, our guest percussion director, Kyle Malugan from the Billings Symphony, and Festival Band Director, Dr. Matthew Dockendorf from the University of Colorado Boulder. And finally, a huge thank you to West High Band Director, Steve Patton, for hosting and organizing the festival. And now it's time to enjoy a performance by the Senior High Symphonic Band under the direction of Mr. Sam McKenzie.
I go to sea as a simple sailor, right before the mast, plumb down into the forecastle. Aloft there to the royal masthead. I am tormented with an everlasting itch for things remote. I love to sail forbidden seas and land on barbarous coasts. For these reasons, the whaling voyage was welcome. The great floodgates of the wonder words swung open. There floated in my inmost soul endless processions of the whale, and one grand, hooded phantom, like a snow hill in the sky. Queequeg's father was a high chief, a king, his uncle a high priest. There was excellent blood in his veins, royal stuff. It was quite plain that he must be some abominable savage, but Queequeg was a creature in the transitory state, neither caterpillar nor butterfly. Savage though he was, and hideously marred about the face, his countenance yet had something in it. Through all his unearthly tattooings, and in his large, deep eyes, fiery black and bold, there seemed tokens of a spirit that would dare 1,000 devils. There was a low rumbling of heavy sea boots among the benches, and all was quiet again, and every eye was on the preacher. Father Mapple rose, and in prolonged solemn tones, like the continued tolling of a bell in a ship that is foundering at sea in a fog, in such tones he commenced reading the following hymn.
In black distress I call my
As I leveled my glance toward the taffrail, foreboding shivers ran over me. Captain Ahab stood on his quarterdeck. So powerfully did the whole grim aspect of Ahab affect me, for that first few moments I hardly noted the barbaric white leg upon which he partly stood. Bedraggled with trailing ropes and harpoons and lances, Moby Dick seemed possessed by all the angels that fell from heaven. Retribution, swift vengeance, eternal malice were in his whole aspect. The birds, they marked the spot. The whale, a pound, a pound. Oh, all ye sweet powers of air, he turns to meet us. My God, stand by me now.